You know you're Jeff's bitch, right?
Fuck you.
Oh, yeah. It's that time of the week again. That's right, fellas. CFoD show. My name is Danny McCormick, and over here is Tommy Vereen. Say hi, Tommy.
Hi, everyone. How you doing? I personally am doing a lot better than last week. Well, yes and no. I feel much more rested than last week. But,
Yeah, you were a little cranky last week.
A bit. But, I also had an unfortunate weekend in CFoD scoring.
Why? What happened?
I'm sure everyone knows what happened, Danny.
Oh, okay. One of the things, anyways, we have to do some little clerical things here. We forgot last week, well, I should say Tommy kind of derailed the show by yelling at me. We kind of forgot to mention the Week 5 MVP, but as you can see up there, we've got Deshaun Watson, Week 5 MVP. Not necessarily because he helped Randall win necessarily. He won by 80, but it was his second straight week of 30-plus points at the quarterback position, which has only been done by one person, and it's him twice.
By a person, indeed. And also, in addition to that, the matchups weren't really that close in Week 5. So
No, the closest match was 20-something points, 28 points.
So congratulations to Sean Watson. It was a pleasure meeting you and giving you that jersey, by the way.
Yeah, he looks very happy to have received it.
And then, damn it.
I have the buttons over here.
Why'd you move the buttons?
We just hadn't gotten over here. Hold on. Let me put the buttons right here, and now let me say what I said again. He was very happy to receive it.
That's what your mama said. Yeah, that was fun.
All right, cool. Are we done here on
Wait,
set?
Did we put our Week 6 MVP up there?
This is the Week 7 show where we announced the Week 6 MVP
during
last week, and then when we come back to this screen, we put them on.
Sorry, it's been so long since we've done this that I forgot about it.
Yeah, maybe you should stop yelling at me.
Maybe you should do a better job.
I did a great job.
I was throwing some adversity at you to let you overcome it and become a stronger host.
And then
I failed.
And then I lost to the clusterfucker.
That's what happens.
Right.
But I called that one. So
are you ready to go to set number 2?
And also, Ralph would have won had he had Aaron Rodgers and a collarbone for the whole game. I think. Set 2!
And here we are, set number 2. This is where all the magic happens, like where Tommy loses to Jeff and becomes Jeff's bitch. Because as you can see right here, last week happened, and we're both very sad.
Yeah, well...
Your match was a lot closer than mine.
Indeed, and I didn't lose to the clusterfucker. Well,
yes, you did.
Well, I did, but that was different.
You have 2 losses.
That was different. That was a bad week.
I have 2 wins.
It was week 1, and yeah, well, you're still going to have 2 wins after this week, Danny. If I have anything... If I and Alex Smith have anything to say about it.
Honestly, I do think that if I lose this week, I become a seller. And I have some things to sell.
You really? You would start selling now?
At 2 and 5?
You shouldn't be 2 and 5.
I know.
You just need to play better. You have all the tools that you need to win.
I'm basically the Cavaliers when LeBron came back, where they were like 15 and 20 to start the season, and then they realized, oh, we should just play together.
Nah.
Okay.
But I think all you have to do is make the playoffs to be a serious threat, as long as a serious threat. As long as your pieces are healthy, and as long as the Dolphins use Jay Ajayi, which they will only do when he's on your bench.
Now, I just have to worry about the Cardinals using Andre Ellington, which they didn't last week.
They did not do that last week.
If I would have started Jay Ajayi, I would have been at 128.
But regardless of what happened, how about the clusterfucker leading the league in scoring in week 6?
She's done that twice now.
I told you it doesn't have to make sense to happen.
I know. I just didn't want it to happen.
But it did.
You lost 2.
And I didn't want that to happen.
I didn't either, really.
And but moving on, of course, the bargain bin, or Alan's bargainst bin, scored 83
Bargainist?
points. Bargainist bin, maybe, I don't know. And then Justin changed his name again. He's got to get all his name changes in this year because he won't be able to next year.
Yeah.
But 2 girlies, 1 cup down there with you can. It's easy to spot out those 2 teams. You just look for the ones with 2 digits.
Yep. Also, I have to add in. I'm going to add it in right now because, I feel like it. We are recording on a Friday right now, so we actually already know what happened on Thursday night.
What a night it was!
Yeah. I very much enjoyed that game, believe it or not.
I very much enjoyed Alex Smith's performance in that game.
Yeah,
Clutch start right before the kickoff.
He scored a few points. Just because I haven't scored any points doesn't mean I've started a player.
You're behind already, Danny.
I understand.
But we did have one really good match. Well,
That's right.
My matchup with Jeff was pretty good.
Yeah,
but
the 20-point difference doesn't really describe the
T.Y.
matchup.
Hilton laid an egg on Monday night, but Cody and Barron had a great matchup too.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked like Barron had it wrapped up, but then Demarius Thomas went off and scored 21 points
yep.
on Saturday. No, I'm sorry, Sunday night.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like an MVP performance to me, doesn't it?
It does to me too.
Well, that's not the MVP.
It's not?
Nope.
Who's the MVP?
I will get to that in a moment.
All right.
In a serious moment.
Oh.
And then, as you can see, 2 girlies, 1 cup lost. Actually, let's just call it Justin's bargain bin lost to Taserface. He changed his name afterwards.
That's true. He was Justin's bargain bin at the time, and what a bargain he was for Taserface.
Yep.
Not only trading him weapons to beat himself with. So,
hey,
if that's not a bargain, I don't know what is.
Hey, here's a screwdriver. Could you shove this in my eye?
Sure can.
Okay.
There you go, Justin.
Oh, thanks. Oh, that was great.
And then Randall managed to pull out that win against Ralph. So, maybe Ralph wouldn't have won with Aaron Rodgers the whole time. It did end up being a little bit
lopsided
at the end there, and I haven't.
But Randall would have lost to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other teams. He just got lucky.
His
But
matchups have gone well.
As you can see, if I just go back,
he does have a good team.
If I go back to set number 1, he's just wearing those wonderful looking glasses. Look at that. It's kind of like the 2000 glasses where, New Year's Eve, you wear the glasses that say the year.
Yeah.
He's wearing glasses that say.
Awesome. That's great.
I know.
Anyway, so yeah, but
So,
Randall did have a good week there. What was it? I'm pulling up the score right now.
Okay.
Deshaun
'Cause you
Watson
can't do
helped him
pregame.
out. No, I don't prep for this shit. Are you kidding me? So that's right. Really, it was Ralph kind of... He got nothing from Willie Snead. He literally got nothing from Aaron Rodgers. But yeah, it was looking there for a minute like he might have a chance to pull that out. But,
we have a brand new record in the CFoD show. CFoD, sorry. CFoD show is different. CFoD, we got Randall 6-0.
Congratulations, Randall, for beating my record.
I have to go back to set number 1 for this because this is where it is. 6-0!
Yay.
Celebrate! Yay!
Awesome.
All right.
Well, we got through all the matchups, so who's our MVP, Danny?
Oh, well, let me hit that bumper for you.
CFoD MVP.
He's had 6 first downs. 3 of them have come on Packer penalties. Beautifully designed screen. And McKinnon to the end zone. McKinnon will get into the end zone, a touchdown.
It's just not good defense by the Packers. No one feels that hole. Jerick McKinnon, he feels it. He cuts back right into it.
That's what your mama said.
Picks up a nice game.
That's right. I know you said Demarius Thomas. 7 points over is projected, and Cody won by 6. But me and you were at Rob Drive Bullies, right? Where you can get great wings, great beer for a great price every Sunday morning from 9:30 until when we leave.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
And when we were there this weekend, you said, "Oh, fuck you," to one person individual like 17 times.
He deserved it.
And that was none other than Jerick McKinnon.
Fucking Jerick McKinnon with his bullshit. Well, in all fairness, I also said the same thing to the Rams defense and to Leonard Fournette.
Yeah, but
not
I only heard it once or twice, whereas McKinnon, you're like, is that fucking McKinnon again?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, fine, fair enough. Let me get this fucker off my head now.
Oh, we're not even supposed to be on this set. There we go. Set number 2.
That's
Sorry.
good. I feel better now.
Okay. And now that's it for last week.
I think I just need to stop making bitch bets because you brought up my record against Jeff.
Yeah,
all
you were
time.
4-7 against him all time in CFoD.
Wait, so I'm 7. I was 7-4 against
Yes.
him all time.
Sorry,
but 0-2 in bitch bets.
Well, technically, your bitch bet was a season-long bitch bet. You may have even beaten him that year. And I actually went back and reviewed the tape. There was a bitch bet too.
So that's why I thought there may have been a bitch
But it
bet
was
too,
between Randall and Jeff.
I see.
But it was for 1 week.
Okay.
Whereas your bet just this time was for the rest of the season.
Maybe I just need to retire from bitch bets and focus on the prize. But the problem is that I can't turn down a challenge. I'm too competitive.
Are you ready to get to standings?
No.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, here we are. Standings.
Ah,
You fell a little bit.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Well, it's Tommy's typical mid-season slump.
Don't worry, I fell a lot of it too.
At least you're above those things.
Yeah, that's like by default.
Yeah.
I'm literally last place if you count.
We're
all
basically a
if you
10-team
count,
league now.
If you count all the real teams, I'm in last place.
We are basically a 10-team league from here on out. So you haven't. You're probably going to win this week. Just it's my mid-season slump, and that's what happens.
The whole doesn't have to make sense thing.
Exactly.
Okay.
In fact, I think I'm going to pick you when we get to breakdowns.
I'm going to pick me as well because I'll tell you why when we get to breakdowns.
To breakdowns.
No, we're not to breakdowns yet. We have to do our other segment.
To the other segments.
CFoD emails and voicemails. That's right. We got a formal bumper for this.
That's right. Apparently there was some confusion. I heard people say that they didn't see the phone number or the email, but
It's been there the whole time.
it has. And we've obviously been getting phone calls and emails.
Yeah.
So if you can't see that, you need to go see your optometrist.
Yes.
Because it's all
I
very
also
clear
need to
for
see
you.
my optometrist, but not. I can see that clearly.
Perfect. That's all you need it for.
All right. Well, we got a lot of voicemails and emails this week.
Good.
A little controversial.
Controversy over.
It's okay. Here's the first one. Are you ready?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's hear from the people.
Tommy Vereen is a jerk. He hates children and puppies. And it's for this reason I boycott the CFoD show.
What do you... Okay. First off, I do not hate puppies. I mean, sure, I like cats more, but puppies are
Puppies
fine,
will peep her too.
I guess. They're okay. Second off, if you're too sensitive and you can't take the hot-hitting action that happens here on the CFoD show, I say good riddance. I mean,
Okay.
we're not for everyone, and
right.
that's fine, If you
All right.
don't
Well,
like it,
we actually have an email
Get
this
over
week. This is actually our first email where we are displaying on the show. We've
All
gotten
right.
plenty, but this is just the first one that's made it to
all
the
right.
show.
Well, there we go. See, we still got other people out there who care about the show.
All right.
and
This
wanna
is
listen
from hamsterrape56 at hotmail.com. That is quite the name.
to a valued CFoD member.
It says, "Fuck you guys. I have 15 children, and they all love the show. But then you called them, and I quote, little fucking... I'm canceling my subscription to the CFoD membership page where I used to get all kinds of cool membership bonuses and was totally worth the $49.99 a month. Once again, fuck you guys."
I said I was sorry.
No, you didn't.
I
You-
thought about it.
All right, what?
Well, all right. So we've seen a couple of people may have that opinion about me, but not everyone. I mean, to each their own. Some people are going to like some things. There's always going to be critics about something. Let's play another.
Okay,
voicemail.
we've got one more voicemail for this show.
All right.
Hi, my name is Dirk Brzezinski, and I'm a long-time watcher of the show, but I just got to let you know I have to stop watching now because Tommy just has no regard for children and their well-being. He called them, you heard what they called him. So I'm done with the show. Good luck to you in the future, you fucking pieces of shit.
All right. I'm fucking sorry. Okay. Fuck. What do you want from me?
Did you see the ratings for last week's show?
No, I don't pay attention to that shit.
They were terrible. Of course you pay attention to it. That literally means money for us.
Well, I pay attention to the money, and I thought there was just like a delay in it because Halloween's coming up.
We had
in
like
a couple weeks.
1/4 as many viewers as normal because of your comments.
But we had so many emails. There's no such thing as bad publicity.
All right, we'll find out. All right.
Anyway,
So now we're on to Fuck Up of the Week.
All right, fuck up of the week. Let's do this.
Baby, you fucked up, you fucked up, you fucked up. This time I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Baby, you fucked up, you fucked up, you fucked up.
Beat down anyway!
The fuck? Are we just going to rehash that all day long? All right, I made a mistake.
We've been rehash it all day. It's been 4 minutes.
All right, so I may have made a mistake last week.
You made a very big Dougie mistake.
All right, well, I kind of apologized for it, so we're good now. And now we can talk about last week's fuck-ups.
The only nominee is you, and you win.
The fuck? What about Justin?
Nope.
Justin?
Nope.
Alan?
No. Now, before you yell at me again, did you bring the glasses?
No.
Do I need to play the Fuck Up of the Week bumper again, or do you accept your fuck up? Because you didn't bring the glasses, and you said what you said.
All right, fine. I fucked up.
All right. Since we're not doing that segment, I guess we're on to weekly breakdowns.
Cool.
This is the
CFoD.
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 Weekly Breakdown.
All right, Tommy. That is a very old bumper. I would like to get some new people to say CFOD during that.
Yeah, but that's a lot to ask.
Yeah, it's hard to say 4 letters.
It is.
Ask Anthony.
That's true.
I'm going to play a bumper.
Go COD yourself. Go CD. CFOD.
See?
All right, fair enough. So,
But then again, he is 8.
he was at the time anyway.
Yeah.
I believe he's now in high school.
They grow up so fast.
Jinx, you owe me an RC Cola.
We aren't sponsored by them.
You still owe me one.
Okay. It's in your car.
All right, cool.
All right, on to game number 1. That's right. Basically a bye week.
Cody's bye week.
He's probably not even going to pick up a defense.
He doesn't need to, really.
Who's he afraid of?
Orleans Darkwa.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's really no reason to talk about this at all. Cody wins.
Okay. On to
Consensus?
Yeah, consensus. On to game number 1. No, game number 2. The other bye week, but actually the projections show it's actually a lot closer.
They do show fairly close
But
right now.
don't worry. Ashley
Golden
will score
Tate.
160 points somehow.
She also still has Golden Tate in our lineup, who is not playing this week. So, yeah, I think...
Well, also, like I said, we're recording on a Friday. I already know that the score is currently 0-0 still.
Whoa.
Even though Allen started Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, he decided to go ahead and get thrown out of that game.
Yeah.
He wanted to take an early night off, and...
he wanted to go yell at his cousin, from what I hear.
Yep, he yelled at his cousin. Not Kirk, but his other cousin. And then he hung out in the crowd, and then he took the train home with the Raider fans. So
Did he really?
He did. Marshawn had himself a good night. It was pretty funny, actually. But he and Marcus Peters, actually, took the train.
Nice.
Back in Oakland, and it was funny. But Marshawn Lynch also got 0 fantasy points for Allen, which is also funny. So I'm picking Ashley to win.
Oh, fun.
If I can just be official about that.
Yeah, I want to be official about something, too. Where the Justin versus... Justin versus Cody matchup is still 0-0 as well because neither of them started a player.
Way to Carlson that, buddy.
All right. Actually, it was an email from Barron. He wanted me to mention that.
Way to Carlson that, Barron.
He's very, very good at
He's
producing.
on top of it. We should have hired him years ago, before I even met him.
Before he was in the league. Hey, do you want to do stats for a league you don't give a shit about?
He could start giving a shit about it.
All right. We're on to game number 3, where you better not name the fucking wide receivers.
All right, I'm not going to say it anymore. Probably.
All right. Here we are between James and Ralph. This one, this is a close game and important for both of them. James is going to make fun of me for saying it's a very pivotal game, but it is.
It is.
One of them is either going to be less wins than me or the same amount of wins as me after I win this week.
Right. Sure. Well, we already know Travis Kelce had a pretty decent game last night, which does currently have Barron up in the projections to win this.
It's not Baron. This is Ralph and James.
Well, I said Baron. We were talking about Baron. That's funny. I was thinking Ralph, but I said Baron. Okay.
Yeah, the Ralph game, he had Travis Kelce, who only scored 13 of his projected 16.
He did catch the first Alex Smith touchdown. That's what I knew about anyway, because Alex Smith has 19 points against you.
Yeah, but it's Friday. It's early.
All right, fair enough.
DeAndre Hopkins is going to totally score 0 points against you.
Oh, okay, cool. So looking at this matchup, I see the wide receivers. I think I'm gonna give them I'm gonna go about even there.
Yeah, it's like
both sides have some give and take that I like and don't like.
The only thing I don't like about James's lineup is I don't like having the 2 wide receivers from the same team. It's because sometimes that's going to be disastrous, and then sometimes it works out like last week where he got points from both of them.
Yeah, but we all know James doesn't have a ton of options right now with his injuries and his lack of giving a shit throughout the season.
But he does have that Adrian Peterson guy.
I think Adrian Peterson's performance last week was an anomaly. I don't see that happening consistently. Remember, the Cardinals got up big early on in that game, and it pretty much took Andre Ellington out of the game plan, as I'm sure you're aware of.
Yeah.
And there was a lot more Adrian Peterson just running the clock down. I don't see that happening every week. So I think Adrian Peterson's going to be, he won't
about
be
11 points?
He won't. No, I don't think he'll be that good, actually.
Okay. Do you want to make a bet on it?
Sure. What are we betting?
I say 11 or more points. You say less than 11 points.
I do.
Bet.
Of which the terms have not been decided.
There are no terms.
All right. It's just a bet.
Did Tommy get it right?
Goddamn right he did.
No, he didn't.
Oh. But I'm picking Ralph.
All right. The projections tell me I should pick Ralph as well. Plus, I like Devin Funches more than I like any of the Eagles receivers. I do like Tevin Coleman, but that's just a bro thing.
So one interesting thing here is that DeMarco Murray is questionable, and his backup Derrick Henry is currently starting for Ralph. So that's going to be interesting.
That is interesting.
As far as which one is going to suit up. I do like Austin Seferian Jenkins a lot.
Yep.
There. So, and
you...
although I'll give James the advantage with Drew Brees, but I've already said it. I'm sticking with Ralph.
Ralph's starting Blake Bortles. I'm picking Ralph.
You're picking Ralph. Consensus.
He started Blake Bortles.
Bortles.
He's the fucking MVP.
Well, not really. He kind of sucks.
Maybe he will be next week.
Maybe. Who knows?
All right, on to game number 4. That is our game, Tommy.
It is.
Which you are currently winning 19-0 thanks to...
my clutch start, because as you'll see, this slide next to me is no longer accurate.
Yeah.
Because I went ahead and I plugged Alex Smith into that quarterback
I wonder if I can
spot.
let me see if I can do some live editing. No, it doesn't
work. You don't have to do all that. But it's pretty simple. Stephon Diggs is out this week, so I have swapped T.Y. Hilton for Stephon Diggs, put Dak Prescott into the Superflex, and Alex Smith started at quarterback last night.
Got 19 points out of a projected 12.
But here's the thing. So I know you're 2-4. I know you're about to be 2-5, but you have a really good team.
Thanks, buddy.
Your receivers are East. I know they haven't produced like it consistently. You haven't gotten all three to fire at once. Mm-hmm. And Julio Jones hasn't scored a touchdown yet this year, so that's hurt him some. But
I love your picture, by the way.
Yeah.
And you liked it too on Facebook.
No.
You satted it on Facebook?
I satted it on Facebook. And your mom sat it on my face. And I pick me to win.
I totally see my mom going on Facebook. Oh, there's Tommy's face. Sad.
Yep. That's what happened.
So what now?
I picked me.
Well, earlier in the show you said you were picking me.
Psych! You said you were gonna.
You weren't ready for that.
But you said you had some analysis that you were gonna.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, this is the first week I've been projected to lose, so I'm gonna win.
Oh, that makes sense. Your receivers do have some good matchups too. You have Matt Ryan and Julio Jones against the Patriots defense,
and I've got DeAndre Hopkins versus the bye.
That's true. So that is one factor there. I do not have to worry about DeAndre Hopkins this week, but I think this is the Falcons' best matchup of the season that they've had, and it's on prime time, so you could get a lot of points from them. However, I do have Brandon Cooks in that matchup. I kind of have the Patriots side, and you have the Falcons side. I think Sunday Night Football is going to be a little interesting for us. But I will still have Zach Ertz going on Monday, so we'll see how this thing leads. But again, I'm picking me.
I have no one on Monday. Dang. Unless, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna
Bench
start.
Antonio Brown and put in a Monday player.
I have Rob Kelly.
Bench Antonio Brown, put in Rob Kelly.
I don't think I can.
You can move John Brown to or Jerron Brown to wide receiver and Rob Kelly, or no, and then you can't do it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. I guess I'll leave my lineup as competitive as possible.
Just
then.
bench Antonio Brown and pretend it's Rob Kelly. That'll be fun, right?
That's my new hip hop album. Benching Brown, pretending it's Kelly. All right, on to game number 5. I punched you,
which means you picked yourself.
That's right. On to game number 5, where I'm going to laugh because of what Jeff's name is.
Yeah, it's funny. It's whatever.
Good job, Jeff.
I picked Barron.
That's why I interviewed him, so I could get the winner's side. All right, you picked Barron?
Yeah.
But he's got MVP Jerick McKinnon.
I don't care.
And up-and-comer Carson Wentz.
I don't care.
And he's got Keenan Allen.
Don't care.
Michael Thomas.
Nope.
Des Bryant.
No.
Leonard Fournette.
No.
Dante Moncrief.
Fuck Dante Moncrief. Sure, the rest of them might be decent players, but and Barron might not have as good of players, but Barron's still going to win. So
Barron has Le'Veon Bell and Christian McCaffrey.
That's all he needs.
And Pierre Garçon and Jordy Nelson. This is going to be a good matchup, I bet.
I think it is.
That's why it's game number 5.
In fact, if I'm being completely honest about this, if we're going off my record, I'm picking Jeff to win, but I want Barron to win.
I'm confused now. What are you picking?
What are you picking?
Well, I need to know whether I'm shaking your hand or if I'm punching you.
Fine, I picked Jeff.
Damn it.
God damn it.
This show sucks.
It does.
All right, on to the
we're probably going to get canceled.
On to the big game of the week between Josh and Randall.
Whatever.
Between them, they have 2 losses, which is the amount of wins I have.
They both also have a lot of points at the moment.
Yep. They're pretty good.
Amari Cooper decided that he remembered how to play football.
Amari Cooper had more points yesterday, 44, than he had the rest of the season, 34.
Indeed. But Randall did do okay with Tyreek Hill and Kareem Hunt.
And also he had someone else.
Did he have someone else?
Crabtree.
That's right, Crabapple.
Yep, this game is already, after just Thursday, 44-50
yeah, that's
for
impressive.
Randall.
But the thing is, Josh had got to his 44 with one player. And typically when one player on your team scores 44 points, you're probably going to win.
Unless you're Justin, in which case 2 players can score 30 points combined and you score 57 total.
Regardless, at the end of the day, Josh is not Justin. So I'm going to pick Josh.
Oh, he's not.
No, he's not. So I'm picking Josh to win.
I also believe that's true, but I'm going to say 7-0.
Contention. Now what?
Now we go back to set number 1, where Jerick McKinnon joins us again as the Week 6 MVP.
That's cool.
And we end the show we always do by saying our exits and whatnot. And
well, I mean, I just want to say, at least I don't think I said anything bad this episode, so hopefully people will get over their shit. And we'll be back next week. I've got what? Fuck you, Jerick. Fucking don't. Look, I've been taking anger management classes, Danny, to help, and it's been helping.
Have you?
A lot.
When?
All right, so I Googled anger management.
And did you watch the movie, or did you actually take courses?
No, I didn't watch the movie. I just Googled it, so that's
okay. So it shows up.
I Googled it. I saw what it was. I scrolled through. I even clicked to page 2 of the Google search. So I don't know what else you want from me, but I'm making an effort.
Sure. Well, anyways, I'm very glad you guys watched this week. The ratings are a little down, so it's okay. It's okay. We'll get them back up once Tommy starts apologizing to all the right people. That was a close one, but I didn't let you do it. You've only pressed it once this episode.
See? I'm a changed man. I'm good now.
Man, that must be really hard for you to have only pressed the button once.
I don't get it.
All right, people. You know what we say every single week when we're done talking to you, and that is to go CFOD yourselves.
Go CFOD yourselves.
And then somehow it turned into a going backwards thing.
I don't know how that happened.
I don't know either.
I don't like it.
What if it goes sideways?
I was trying to do the fusion dance, damn it. Oh, shit. You fucked it up.
Oh, I got it. Baby.